I had an eating disorder, bulimia, and then I had chronic kidney disease when I came here. And I was overweight. I needed to lose 80 pounds, and I didn't have any idea how I was going to do that. So I think I was referred because of chronic kidney disease. So when I got here, though, I really didn't know much about cooking for myself, because when you have bulimia, you don't really want to touch food. You don't want to touch food, you don't want to shop for it, you don't want to deal with it. And so that was kind of how I was. I didn't really know how to cook very well. And so I had to be taught everything over. And of course, the chronic kidney disease is kind of subtle. You need to know a lot about nutrition. You need to be eating healthy. You need to be exercising. And so all of that led to that I had some health issues. So I was in my late 50s when I actually learned how to cook. And the teaching kitchen helped me learn how to cook. The nutritionists here are nothing like the nutritionists I previously met, who I would say are stiff and have black and white thinking and are just, I couldn't relate at all. They're like little mathematicians. Okay, you're gonna eat 1,000 calories, that's 1,100 calories, and you gotta keep track of your food and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, that's probably how it's gonna be. So on our first meeting with Kayla, my nutritionist, she said, I want you to tell me what you've eaten for 7 days. So I just wrote down everything. I'm like, everything is going in there. And that's when we started discovering. And at one point, my liver labs were like, you have fatty liver. And I was talking to Kayla, and she said, well, we were talking about how I drink a lot of sugary drinks. And she said, stop doing that. Because I was getting a lemonade when I went to Red Robin, and I was getting a lemonade when I went to the drive-thru, and then a refill. And so I stopped drinking those, and my labs completely cleaned up. And the difference in my kidney labs was like 15% better just from eating better, which means I may never have to get a new kidney. I may never have to get dialysis, which is amazing things. I am on a fixed income, so I do come to the food bank here. I think I was in a meeting with Kayla, and she was like, oh, go back and get some bread. And I was like, no, I'll buy my own bread. And she was like, no, go back there and get some bread and get some potatoes. And so I started going to the food bank, which is an enormous resource for me now that groceries are pretty expensive, and it's a lot on a fixed income that I can't always buy all the things I need to keep up with my nutritional needs, and I need to be eating good foods. And it's and then all the classes of instruction, which I've taken classes over and over, because they don't always sink in the first time. You need to take them again and again, and it's been amazing. It's been at no cost to me. It's been, the information is amazing that I've gotten. And I just tell everybody about this program. If they're in the Providence realm, if they're in the area, I'm like, go there and get part of that program, become part of that program. So it got to be more like tasting your food, presenting your food to yourself. What are you eating? What kinds of different colors are you putting in there? A lot of different factors no other nutritionist ever said to me. And so that made it very real. Plus that you guys are super friendly and super warm and super like family. I never had that. So I was expecting it to be like previous, like, okay, I'll tell you that I didn't make my 1,100 calories, and then you can tell me what I did wrong, and then we'll go from there. It's just a jokey, like you're joking and getting along, and this is great for a patient to not feel, first, they're low income, second, they're a patient with a medical condition, which is isolating enough, and third, that you're welcome to be here and you're wanted and needed. It's just so much. It's done so much for my self-esteem to be able to get in the kitchen. Yeah, just the whole experience it's a community of learning and sharing and being. I've never once walked through that door where I didn't feel welcome, where eyes opened up and said, hi, here he is. Nice to see you. I'm like, Wow, that's a great feeling. That's a great feeling to have. It's such a good feeling to belong. It's belonging and being involved with your own health.